Today we will be testing the custom COG channel. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the custom COG channel. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 666 indicators, with 270 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the custom COG channel, and you can see it here on screen. And so basically what we are looking for, as you can probably already guess, is going to be an overbought, oversold type area. And so, or areas of extreme kind of weakness, I guess it kind of say weakness in momentum, or when price action is kind of overextended one direction or another. And so the band on top here is a red band. That's going to kind of signify the overbought type area, and then the band down below is the green band. That is going to kind of signify the oversold. And now again, you can see that the creator of the indicator did color the top one in red and the bottom one in green, and so that gives us a pretty good insight into the mind of what the creator was kind of anticipating using this as, the green being buy signals, the red being sell signals. And so that's why we're going to test it kind of this way first. We might test it another way, but basically what we are looking for is when we get a break and close in or above the red area or green area. Again, the green area would be a break, a close, or break below of price action. Then we are looking for the first candle in the opposite direction. And so let me explain this a tad bit more. It might have been confusing. So we're looking for that break and close, let's say, of the red band right here, and then we are looking for the first red candle in the opposite direction, and so that would be the red candle there. Then that is going to be a signal to go short. On the bottom side here, what we're looking for is that break and close into the green area here. then we are looking for the first green candle, the first candle in the opposite direction to close and paint, and then that will be our signal to go long. So I hope that makes sense. I know I'm kind of stumbling around my words here trying to explain it, but let's go ahead and get on with the testing, see what we get, and we can take a look a little bit more further as we go on. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is a short signal right here on this candle here. You can see that we get that break to the downside right here. We get that close within the green zone, and then we get our green candle right here heading in the opposite direction, and so that would be a long signal there. And let's see here, let's go ahead and play it forward a little bit more and see what happens. Looks like we probably got stopped out right there. 165. Yep, we did. We got stopped out right there on that one. So that one was a losing trade. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so the next signal that we pick up is a long signal, short signal. I'm sorry, I think I'm calling them the opposite here. This is going to be a short signal here. And so we see that we get that break into the red zone right here, and the close, we get our first red candle right here heading in the opposite direction. Let's go ahead and play this forward a little bit more. Looks like didn't quite make it to our take profit. Did not, and that one also gets us stopped out. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing, that way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here, get everything in focus. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and count it out, see what we get. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 7 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, and 3. 3 winning trades. And so that is not going to meet the 60% criteria that we are looking for. I think I might just go ahead and call it done with this particular indicator. We've tested a few bands like this before, and they seem to kind of follow the same kind of issue that we keep running into, and that's they are either too wide or too short, or just kind of right in that middle zone where they're actually kind of both. And so typically what I would do is test this as a momentum, and so instead of going short when it closes down below, or instead of going long, we would go short, or instead of going long when it or short, let's try this again, sorry, stumbling over my words today. Instead of going long when it closes down below, we would go short. Instead of going short when it closes above, we would go long, kind of as a sign of momentum. You see that sometimes when we get a heavy continuation in one direction or another. But like I said, we've tested bands like this before, and they tend to kind of fall in that middle ground where neither way of using them works quite accurately, because they either need to be a little bit wider or a little bit more narrow. And this one's given me that same kind of fuzzy feeling as I've had before testing that way. So I'm gonna, like I say, go ahead and skip on this one for now, though, and this one is going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.